Hi Virgo, here's a general look at your solar chart for December 2013, and well, didn't that year go fast? As this time period begins, the focus will probably be more in and around the base of operations, family connections, neighborhood, community connections, and for some of you, property matters may be on your mind, especially after the 5th. When the Sun is joined by Mercury. Mercury is an important planet for you because it's your ruling planet, so up until the 5th, Mercury is feeling very chatty, connecting, working over the wires maybe, but definitely connecting with others in whatever way is possible, you know, and gathering information, sharing information, floating ideas. Also, it's a great position there for educational pursuits, whether that's you as the teacher or as the pupil. But overall, it's a great time for learning new stuff and sourcing new stuff. And as you're listening to this, that's where Mercury is going to be. And then from the 5th, discussions could revolve more around family matters, a place on the map, a neighborhood, physical space inside or outside. And you could also, within this very quite sensitive area here with Mercury here, be feeling a little bit more sensitive and perhaps mulling over the past a little bit more. But on the other hand, you could be socializing with those who are connected to your past. It's just a mentally busy time in and around an HQ, or not too far away, maybe toing and froing more there. Venus has begun its very, very long transit of Capricorn, putting herself into a very positive angle to your sun sign, Virgo. And this Venus position up until next March can mean that you will be able to express yourself in a more fun, spontaneous way with others. Your creative juices will be flowing for anything enterprising in your business life or your personal life, and your efforts can make a good impression on others, but also you can help others to feel motivated and also entertained as well. This is also the area of romance, so if you're looking Venus in the romance department, what's not to like? Venus, the planet of love, but also of balance. So that, you know, if things have been out of balance there, then this is going to help. And it's also the area to do with children, young people, and you can just be, you know, on a good basis with your own children, or that child energy is coming forwards with Venus in this super long transit. But I think you might be working quite hard in this area here, and having lots of laughs and distractions along the way in an entertaining sort of a way, even in a performance orientated sort of a way. Because of the position of Saturn, of which more later. Now, until the 8th, Mars is going to be in your sign, so as you're listening to this, Mars tends to speed things up, helps you to feel clear about things, more confident and decisive about the way forwards. And it tends to bring more hustle and bustle around you, so some of you have just got to keep up, really. But also Mars tends to improve vitality, so you're more able to keep up, and you can be defining goals and objectives more, and definitely it's time to get the ball rolling on something as well and initiate things, because you'll just be in the mood. If you're not in the mood, then you just need to do what needs to be done, because, as I say, more hustle and bustle around you, and you getting plunged into situations which demand more initiative, more decision, even more leadership from you. But be aware that Mars can run you ragged because of its very impatient nature. Doesn't ever like to stop, always likes to keep going, and that could sap your vitality. So make sure you engineer enough downtime for yourself at the moment. However, if you think things through, then don't procrastinate, just get on, but just watch your step. Then from the 8th, Mars begins this 8-month mega transit of Libra in a very materialistic area of your solar chart. Mars is demanding that you put more energy and drive and decision making into getting organized in a material sense. Now that can pan out in all kinds of ways over those many months. Basically, it's about the piggy bank, but also it can be about a space, a venue. It can be about property. It can be about bits of kit. You just need to apply yourself in a more dynamic kind of a way related to those things. However, this is also a sector of your solar chart related to your inborn talents. So you could be, finally taking seriously aspects of your gifts, your inclinations towards liking to do certain things in certain ways. You just take that more seriously, and you grab the bull by the horns and get on with it. But again, don't get overstretched. Mars can be very demanding, and definitely try not to put your hand in your pocket too much, because this is also the area to do with money, and you want that abundance to be measured, but also, if it's as much as possible, if you use the Mars energy and you're not too impulsive with this energy here, goodies can be in the pipeline coming towards you. But you definitely need to get going with it all. Watch out for the second half of December, from around about the 20th onwards, when there can be maybe new circumstances that cause a bit of tension. You may be tempted to do something rebellious, or on the other hand, a cool analysis, and you're very good with your analysis, Virgo, and a sort of non-attachment could definitely free you up when you're confronted by whatever's going on there. And just to mention again for you early Virgos, that you have to maybe start making yourself, or in fact not start, because you're already doing that if you're a Virgo, but putting yourself out for others in a more selfless, nurturing kind of way for a common or good cause. This is a very long transit, many years, and it's affecting you early Virgos at the moment, coming from your opposite sign Pisces. Now, in view of the long transit of Venus and Mars and Jupiter and Saturn, you might be working quite hard to be putting yourself out for others in a more entertaining kind of a way, a more imaginative, creative kind of a way. That would be my choice, but it always depends upon your natal chart. This is just a general overview of the solar energies. But getting involved in areas which are more artistic, perhaps, more spiritual, charity orientated, to do with hospitality, maybe catering for some of you, anything which serves a common goal or purpose, but particularly where Venus is in a more fun kind of a way. But like I say, you might just have to take it a little bit more seriously, be a bit more consistent with it all. And you Virgos born between the 25th and the 26th of August, or with 2 to 4 degrees rising, going to feel that energy the most this month. Until next July, Jupiter is helping you to grow through new associations and friendships, getting together with others in a club, in a group, in a society of some kind, and within that collective of people who have an interest or interests in common, there you can learn a huge amount. But also, it's about information exchange. It's about the exchange of stories, of experiences, meshing with others, mingling with others, friends, colleagues, or those who share a common understanding will be expanding your mind, but you'll be expanding theirs. And so quite a lot could be done on that, maybe more humanitarian, altruistic sort of level for you, actually, Virgo, with Neptune where Neptune is. But make sure you separate the needy from the greedy. I'm always saying that, but I'll stick by that one. And you Virgos born between the 7th and the 13th of September, or with 15 to 21 degrees rising, are going to feel this energy the most this month. And then, of course, Saturn is in this very long transit lasting until the end of 2014 in your communications area. So you find the challenge of Saturn has you it should get you working more diligently at speaking, writing, media, connecting with others, being more organized there, being more methodical, educational activities, short distance travel, and just in ways where you can creatively express yourself but help others to do that too. And you should be developing your people skills over this stage, bit by bit, cultivating people, building something up. Saturn is the great builder of the zodiac. Communications equipment as well, vehicle, travel, transport, they may also pose problems occasionally, but also be key to your success. And it's likely that you will be learning that it's not so much a way of seeing, but it's a state of being. Because as a matter of fact, now that we've come through 2012 and we are in the babe has been birthed, and now we're having to look after it. And so it's no more about the talk, it's now about the walk. It's now about getting together with others and doing, especially in your chart at the moment. So you Virgos born between the 8th and the 13th of September with 16 to 21 degrees rising, going to feel this energy the most this month. And just a reminder that Saturn, Neptune and Jupiter are very positively underpinning anything to do with connecting with others, educational pursuits, social get-togethers, your ability to transmit, convey, express yourself maybe in a more heart-based kind of a way in the world. And it's possible that others may be providing more support for you as you gather together with them, with those of like mind. And that's it for December. If you know your rising sign or your moon sign, listen to those. It'll give a sort of more rounded view of what I've said here. And also may I wish you a wonderful happy time over the festive season, and don't work too hard, and I will see you in the new year, if not before.